name is Gerald. Thanks for checking out my new video Inception, my newest orchestral performance of the movie soundtrack. My inspiration for that piece was actually to make everything live, to not use any backing tracks or not using any magic in the post-production, just play it as it is and make the biggest sound possible. So I guide you through my setup, so I'm going to show you what I did. First of all, I have here a piano controller from Kauai, where I play mostly piano at. So this is also the beginning sound I'm using in the performance. I'm using an Ivory piano plugin. It's a really great piano sound. And the magic of all I'm doing is based on two techniques. It's basically layering and splitting. But splitting and layering in a multidimensional way. So not only splitting in terms of like keyboard setting, in terms of keyboard pitch, like normally you have like one sound here and another sound here, right? But I'm also splitting in terms of like velocity ranges. So when I play low, I got the normal piano sound, but if I play harder, I got like additional percussion sounds and additional cymbal sounds, and that what makes it more expressive and you perform with different orchestral sounds. So basically here I'm using, as you could see, piano with a lot of reverb, and then I got this epic percussion strikes. I think they're action strikes from Native Instruments, and I'm also using the pad layer in the Ivory plugin. And when you listen more closely, I also got another layer here, the sub 37, and I routed it in a way so that if I play in a low octave, like it also triggers actually the sub 37 sound, which is pretty cool. So I got already with one hand a lot of different textures. So let's go to the next synth. Here I'm using the Korg Minilogue, which is pretty cool polyphonic synth. Yeah. This is like the layer I'm using for the second part of the performance, where then the electric guitar comes in. It's getting pretty epic pretty fast. So what I'm doing next is I'm using some sounds of the North stage. What you could hear is like the kind of synth, which is like flowing in the lower range. I'm holding it with the sustain pedal, and then I can open it up with a second expression pedal. So I'm not using any hand for that, which is pretty cool. So I can use. While it's holding, I'm using some of the other orchestral features I programmed. So in the upper octave ranges, I'm using a staccato string preset, which is also a layering of different sounds, but mostly Symphobia staccato strings and also from Native Instruments. So here we go. So. And as you can hear, I also got different layers on the North stage. So, well, in the low octave I have this kind of low frequency bass, sub bass sound. Here I have Some kind of synth pad I also can open up with the expression pedal. And as you can hear, I also have the piano sound on the complete range of the keyboard. So, which brings me to the next instrument, the Seaboard Rise. Here also I'm kind of using the expression features the Seaboard offers to play different instrument groups at the same time. So when I go like to the lower part of the Seaboard, I have mainly strings. But as I go up, I go to brass sound. I'm using the expression, the pressure on the surface of the Seaboard to actually do some swells. And so I can go from string swells to brass swells, and it sounds pretty cool. So it brings your kind of keyboard playing to the next level, because on a normal keyboard you can't do all this kind of swells. And yeah, so which brings me to the next one. I'm using actually this sound only in the beginning of the performance when I go like to C major. I'm doing this seventh. So where I have just a synth sound, and the cutoff I'm using with sliding. That's basically it, actually. I'm also using the iPad for some really epic kind of lead in the end. So that's a very expressive iOS instrument called Geoshred. Yeah, thanks for watching. It takes a lot of effort to do all this video editing and sound editing, and of course practicing. So if you want to support my video and my channel, you find the information how to do that in the description below. And yeah, and if you like this video, please subscribe and put on the notification bells. And I see you in the next video. Bye.